Hey guys, I got something I want to show you guys. We have a little secret that we've been keeping from you, and here it is right here. We've got sheep. So this is actually a huge part of our system. It's awesome to see it in place. On a couple videos back, you may have seen this fencing. We had about 164 feet of the fencing, and we just bought a second set of it. So now we have about 320 feet of fencing, and that allows us to put the sheep and the chickens in about 6,400 square feet at a time. So if you look over in this area right here, last week the sheep were over here. After, here's a during where they're at right now. They'll be there probably for another 3 or 4 days. We just kind of gauge it and see about how much is left on there. We don't want them to eat it all the way down. There's some areas where these two are at in the front here. Those areas are lower because they were mowed. So normally that wouldn't be like that. My wife had a walking path that went right through here. We just kind of shifted it downhill a little bit. But the area that we want them to run in is this area that's taller. So then if you look above past the fence, you can see how tall it is up there. A lot of this grass, you can still see it in there, is probably up to my chest, is probably about 4.5 feet tall. But they've stomped a lot of it down. So that's part of it. They're going in, stomping it, basically renewing the pasture. You can see underneath the trees there, that undergrowth has all been eaten away. That's from the sheep. That was solid. You couldn't see through there before. So the sheep really like that woody material too. There's a certain type of minerals and nutrients that they're going to be getting out of that. That gives them access to that as well. We also built a shade structure. You can see it up the hill there. That has wheels on it so we can drag it. It probably weighs about 100 pounds. It's not real heavy, but you're just dragging, you're not really lifting. So we move that with them. We actually put doors on that. We'll have to show you another video. We lock them up in there so that we can move the fence to its new area, and then we just pull them along, kind of like we do with the chicken tractor, and we pull them into the new area. So that's worked out real good. So there's the sheep, meaning to make a video of them. We just haven't had the time to do that. We were trying to catch up on the rabbits and show you kind of what the daily chores were around here. But here's the sheep. The sheep are doing great. We've had them for a little over a month now. They really are very maintenance free. There's not a whole lot we have to do with them. The only thing that we really have to do with them is move them about every 10 to 14 days and then make sure they have water. It's really pretty easy. Just on the sheep, these sheep are anywhere from 4 to 6 months old. So they were born between February and April. So they're not very old. They will be ready to breed. We plan to breed them in December. The type of sheep they are is hair sheep. A lot of people don't know that not all sheep have wool. They don't have to be sheared. So we don't have that maintenance. We don't get the wool, but we don't want to have to mess with that. Anyhow, we don't want wool sheep. The market for these sheep seems to be coming up. The breed that they are is called Katahdin. They actually are 1/4 Dorper. Their father, the ram, was half Dorper, half Katahdin. So they're 3/4 Katahdin, 1/4 Dorper. So they're mainly Katahdin. So we got these sheep from our neighbor just up the road, our closest neighbor. At the time we got him, he had about 20 sheep. Probably half of those were lambs. So he tries to keep 10 adult ewes or 10 adult female sheep, and these are the offspring. These are the babies from them. So the future plan, I did mention before that we plan to breed these in December. These are all ewes, E-W-E. You guys are learning a lot of new words today, some of you. That's what they call a female sheep. We want to get a ram or a male sheep. And I've been looking at a breed that's called a St. Croix. Those are supposed to be very high anti-parasite. So what I'd like to do is bring in a new genetics to this flock, have them mixed with a St. Croix breed. Well, that's going to wrap up this video. Thanks again for watching, and make sure to subscribe to follow our journey. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button.